Hey people, welcome. I am live. It is Wednesday, August the 12th, 6:46, 6-ish p.m. Whoa. Okay. Hope you're all doing well. My gimbal just decided to de-gimbal itself there. Kind of a muggy, stormy day today. We had thunderstorms, heavy rain, and it's still raining on and off right now. We might get caught in another thunderstorm as I continue streaming on tonight. I'm prepared, I guess. I have my umbrella if I need it. I'm standing underneath a tree right now because it was raining lightly just as I was about to start the stream. Yeah, welcome everyone. And right before I started the stream, I met a viewer named Max. He said hello to me, so hello Max, if you see this at a later later on, I guess, in the replay. I see lots of people popping in here. Hello Jacques. Chantel, how you doing? Leo Chung. Alan K. Gertige. William Elliott is here. Hello. Hey, Rosalina. John Nicholson. Tyler. Glad you could all make it. Hey, we got Picard here. Engage. R10 Gaming, hello. Susie, how you doing? Creative Mistress, welcome. Good evening. Jacqueline. J. Hale, hello. Kyle Walker, Brutal Rain, yeah. Let's hope I don't get caught in more of it. Famous Master, Hunden, Mr. Majestic, hello. Sammy Woo, what's up? Gary Lee, how you doing? Got a good crowd here. 145 people already here. Tom Seeley. Welcome, welcome, one and all. Mark Lang. BG, it was very rainy. Howard Charco, Jay Reed, Urban Andrew, hello Lena, Christos, what is up? Damon Washington, hello. Phil from Connecticut, and Stewie, $10, changing it up tonight. First super of the stream, switching it up from last super of the stream, which is more common, right? Thank you very much, Stewie. We're doing things in the opposite manner today here. Cheers, Stewie. Much appreciated. No more at the buzzer. Basically, from the beginning buzzer, I guess. Whoa. Why is my gimbal doing this? Okay, there we go. Hey, Top 905, hello. What's up, David? Hello, Sandy. Good to see you. Happy hump evening, I guess. I got my power bank in my pocket. I have a long cord, but if I'm not careful, the cord still pulls a little bit on my phone, and when it does that, my gimbal just gives up, and that's why it's doing that thing that it did twice already. I'll have to keep an eye on that. My pocket is too low or my cord is too short, or both. Hey, Lemon Pledge. Cass Venus, how you doing? Using their umbrella as a shield. It doesn't only protect from the rain, it also protects from unwanted live streamers, I guess. Hey Mike, Adolfo, hello. Euro Freestyle Music. It's going alright. I don't know, does it look like it's going to rain again? Where's my gimbal? My gimbal died on me last time when I was streaming. And now it's acting kind of funny. It's not even that old, jeez. They don't make them to last, you know. They purposefully do not make these things to last. They want you to buy a new gimbal like every year. Hey, Roguito, how you doing? 450. You believe you're second in place. That's right. Stewie was at the beginning buzzer. Thank you very much, Roguito. Second place is certainly nothing to sneeze at. Thank you very kindly for the support, Roguito. Much appreciated. Hello, Yuri from Moscow. Hello. It's going to start raining at 7 p.m. Well, I'm ready for it, I guess. I mean, I'm not looking forward to walking around with an umbrella streaming, but if that's what I gotta do, that's what I gotta do. That's why I put my power bank in my front pocket instead of in my back pocket, because it'll be better protected from the rain. If I do have to open my umbrella. Hey, Lumiakin, hello. Yeah, the sky's looking pretty dark, looking that way. It looks a bit better this way. I have a good umbrella. I have a nice sort of heavy-duty umbrella that Vivian gifted to me. Ode Malik. Good evening. Hello, Hannah. Alicia, how you doing? Holy, dark and gloomy. This is the one I most often go to. Where am I? I'm at Gould Street and Church. This is the TMU campus right near downtown Toronto, east side. Oh, I feel some rain. We got some rain. Got my umbrella at the ready here.
What is that thing there? That's purple, right?
Those are dorms. Dorms?
Alright, the umbrella is officially open. One of my least favorite things is streaming while holding an umbrella, but at least it's not like super windy. Makes it a bit less of a pain in the ass. Hey, Carlito's Way, what's up? Hey, Mr. Andrew Heinrich. And Yvonne, hello. Hey, it's all good, Yvonne. You've been in England on holiday. Well, hey, that's a good reason to do other things rather than watch me walk around. Hope you had a good holiday. Going south down Church. In the rain. Now that they tore down, whoa, again. I wasn't even pulling on my phone. I was going to say, now that they tore down that building where my burrito boys used to be, you can see right over to Young Dundas Square now. Hey, Matt Chat, hello. What's up, Ruli? How you doing? Transit Mobile Scooter, good evening. Yeah, there used to be a building blocking this view here. But there will be again. They're going to build a new building there, so. That view is just temporary, I guess. Yeah, I streamed Niagara Falls once. Well, I tried to stream Niagara Falls once. The signal is so bad there, it makes live streaming challenging most of the time. I think most of my stream was buffering rather than showing people anything. The Umbrella Brigade here.
You can always look from that.
Adolfo, are you saying weird things? I released you from the banished box. I'm gonna put my power bank in my back pocket. The front pocket is too low. Keeps pulling on the cord. Back pocket is up higher. All right. Let's see if this works a little better now. Hey, here in Monaco. It's a very girthy power bank. Very, very girthy power bank. It's so girthy that it pulls my shorts down when I have it in my pocket. Still got some rain. I closed the umbrella, but I might have to open it again. What a pain in the ass streaming in the rain is. Hey, BBB, or BBD, sorry. and quad mods. Happens to the best of us. That's good to know. Yeah, this is my job, BBD. What's up, Jillian? Come on. I want these clouds to blow over. They're very slow moving, right? They're not moving very quickly. They're just sort of hanging there, pissing all over me. Hey, Derek and Brent. Hey, greetings, Funny Dog. And Tiana, hello. There's the old McTamneys there. Looks like a long-standing business here on Church Street. This is the Pawn Shop Row, as they called it. Pawn shops extending for a couple of blocks here. Ooh, and a couple of supers pop in. Clag, $13.99 towards a rain floppy hat. Or a summer rain jacket or root beer. All right, I'll put that towards at least one of those things. And Tom Seeley, $5. Thanks for the walk. Can I recommend any urban planning YouTube channels? Yeah, there's a bunch of urban planning YouTube channels that I watch somewhat regularly. Maybe not as regularly as I used to. Thank you, Clag and Tom Seeley. Much appreciated. Very generous. Yeah, of course, there's not just bikes, not necessarily urban planning, but it's an urbanist channel. There's City Nerd. He is an urban planner who does regular videos every Wednesday. He just released one today about Minneapolis. There's City Beautiful. It's another channel. There's Oh the Urbanity. Those are the ones I watch most of the time. I don't watch every video, but most of the time I do. Mr. Adam's Apple, how you doing? And Scott and Simba. And Jefferson, hello. And Cookie is here. How you doing? I guess you got that notification today from YouTube about all the changes, right, that are coming up early next year. Not really good news for a new YouTuber, even for a regular YouTuber, long-time regular YouTuber. I didn't like everything I was reading there. The BIM, yeah, I watch their videos. Sometimes they make some pretty big mistakes. I think that channel is not as researched as it used to be. I think he's relying too much on AI to get some of his data, which isn't the best way to go about it for a channel like that. Hey, thank you, Chantel. Still raining. Yeah, city nerd. An actual urban planner. Not just bikes. I think also took urban planning. I guess he's an urban planner, but most of his content is sort of about bicycle infrastructure, and it's really focused on Europe, right? He lives in Amsterdam. He moved there from Canada. So most of his channel, of his videos on his channel are about how awesome Europe is and how everything in North America sucks. That's pretty much the gist of his channel, right? He did use a part of one of my videos, though, several years ago to put in one of his videos. He asked me if he could use a clip from one of my videos, and I said, sure, go for it. So that was kind of neat. Here's a McVeigh's Irish pub. Kind of dark looking that way. I don't know, I think sometimes he's not exactly totally right, you know? Not everything in Europe is awesome all the time, and not everything in North America sucks all the time. It all depends where you're talking about. I'll take Toronto over almost any European city as a place to live. That's just my preference, you know. It just offers me what I like in a city more so than almost any European city does. Hey Neville, hello. I don't know who that is, Scott. Should I know who that is? Am I going to Badosagay Park? No, wasn't planning to. Yeah, usually I'm so busy looking at my phone and trying not to trip over things that I don't notice people directing their gaze at me, whether positively or negatively, unless they start saying something. I don't really pay too much attention unless they make it really, really obvious somehow. Alright, I think I can close the umbrella again. Let's see how often I have to open and close this umbrella during the stream tonight. I think it's just going to be one of those kind of streams, you know? Rain, no rain, rain, no rain, rain, no rain.
They didn't.
I don't think so, Tom. That would require going back to school and all that sort of stuff. Something I'm not really interested in. I already did that. I did the school thing. Some people enjoy the schooling and they like to extend it and do it over and over and over again, but not me. I kind of prefer to get that out of the way and then just do other things. I have some friends who are almost like career students. They just keep going back and getting another degree and another one and then another diploma and another degree and another diploma and another degree and another diploma. Dragon King. Cookie's back. Where did you go? I didn't know you left. You were here, then you were gone, and then you were back before I even knew that you were gone in the first place. Hey, math doctors. Check out this streetcar, skyline, or canyon, I guess. Dark canyon, a streetcar, skyscrapers.
You know what's ironic? The reason
Jeez, do I have to open my umbrella again? Colburn Street. And now what are they doing? All right, Matthew, see you later. What's up, Greg? Hope it's pizza for dinner. Actually, I think that is the plan. I think, yeah. I think tonight is a pizza night. Last night was a pasta night. And not Body Ollie, no. Frozen pizza from Metro I bought earlier. Alright, time to open the umbrella again. Ay, caramba. Yeah, I remember you mentioned that, but poutine has never been a thing that I enjoy, you know, but I don't know, would it be different if it was vegetarian? Tasting? Would it be different tasting? I think I have had vegetarian poutine before, like with gravy that was vegetarian friendly. Just those cheese curds, man. Ugh, they give me the willies. Just not into it. Not into the gooey cheese curds. Is there such a thing as less cheesy poutine? Is there thunder in Leslieville? I don't hear any here. Well, I can get a whole frozen pizza though for like $4 at the grocery store. That's like one slice at Body Ollie, right? A whole pizza is like 25 bucks or something. I don't know if I noticed this beaver when I did my beaver hunt. Portugal. On Wellington Street. Body Ollie was definitely the best pizza that we tried, though, when I did that pizza stream with Cookies and Chaos. We went to a bunch of different pizza places, had a slice, and it was the best. I mean, in my mind, it was easily the best. Hey, Crikey, hello, Robert. How you doing? Digital blade. Alright, I think it stopped raining again. Like, it rains for 5 minutes, then it stops for 5 minutes, and then rinse and repeat. Do I go to the gym? No, I don't go to the gym, but I do work out, though. I just do it at home. I've been working out regularly for about close to 17 years, I guess. I've been sort of working out regularly, yeah. I did work out regularly before that when I was in high school. I was a bit of a gym guy, I guess you could say. The weight room in high school. I was a regular there. Then I stopped after high school. Sort of lost all my gains, you know. But I tried to stay fit. And then around 2009 I started working out again, like getting really into it again. So I've been trying to keep it up ever since then. Hey, Mark M. Hey, Varman, hello. East York, North York, or downtown? Well, I'm a downtown guy, so that would be my first choice. Although you're going to pay more to live downtown. I don't think I'd like to live in East York or North York or any of the boroughs, you know, as they were called. Midtown, you know, is another option. You might find some deals in Midtown that are a bit better than downtown, and you're still kind of in the core of the city, more or less. The only part of North York I probably would be okay with living in is right, you know, in the North York Center, Willowdale area, right along Yonge Street. Right on the subway line. Simba, hello. Have I ever read Nietzsche? No. I've read things about Nietzsche. Sandy gifted 10 memberships. Holy cow, Sandy. Massive support once again. Thank you so much, Sandy. Welcome to the 10 new members. Cheers. Oops. I got too many things going on here. I got an umbrella under my arm. I got a cord pulling in my pocket. But thank you so much, Sandy, once again for supporting so generously. And yeah, welcome, 10 new members. Cheers. Looks like I might have to open the umbrella again. Gee, am I surprised? No. It has been 5 minutes, I guess, right? Do I like samosa? Yeah, I like samosa. How you doing? Just Smitty? I gotta keep my umbrella just tucked under my arm here at the ready, because I know I'm gonna have to open it again. Yeah, I'm getting some nice crazy looking hair thanks to the rain and the humidity and all that. It's wet head, I guess. A bit different than bed head. I'm not sure how high it is in sugar, you know. I don't think it's especially high in sugar. Much less so than a lot of other cereals, anyway. It doesn't taste particularly sweet to me when I eat it. Actually, I have to get some. I just finished off my box today. Moderate to low, okay. That sounds about right. Alright, the umbrella's open again. In another 5 minutes I'll close it again. Hey, we got 354 people though concurrently viewing here. Awesome, thanks everyone. Maybe we'll get caught in a thunderstorm, you never know, could happen. I'm sure that'll be exciting if it does. Alright, thanks Chantel. I've started buying them more often at No Frills because that's the regular price at No Frills. It's $1.50. Whereas at Shoppers, the regular price is $1.99. Wait until the first blizzard. Oh yes, I've experienced that a number of times already. We know how that goes. Get like 1,000+ people watching. All those good times. Whoa, I almost got splashed. You'll live stream snow angels in the park. See now, you've always liked these snow angel videos or pictures or whatever, so now you can take it up a notch. You found your calling now, I think. More so than the cookies and the chaos even. Live snow angels. Yeah, they opened a new body ollie in Mirvish Village. I was just there on my last stream on Monday. It's Crossing University.
God, that way. Right now,
Well, looks like there was an accident here. Oh no. Hopefully the rider of this e-bike here is okay. I guess they're already attended to by the paramedics or the ambulance. So now we just have the bike laying there. See, his helmet is there. Yeah, they just said he was already taken to the hospital. Hey, Choppy, hello. Yeah, bad signal, just for no apparent reason. As it usually happens. I see some brighter looking sky. Hey Mary, hello. Mary, Mary. Where you going to? Well, SG is here, so Cookie is suddenly very happy. What's up, Sandy? Yeah, I hope they're okay. The bike didn't look too badly damaged, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything, you know. Hey, good evening, Jada. Yeah, it's raining just hard enough that I have to keep the umbrella open. Alright, Wellington Street. Not the most exciting street, admittedly. I really liked on my Monday night stream when I stumbled upon that neat little street sort of hidden away. Clinton Place, I think it was called. I feel like I want to go back there and do a video. David Pico Square. Got the Ritz-Carlton. Putting on the Ritz. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion fits? Putting on the Ritz. Dressed up like $1 million trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Super duper. Hey, Gollum Precious. I know there's like an old original version of that song, but I always think of the 80s version by Taco, right? I think that was the name. Taco. The synth pop version. Hey, Carl Roth. Hey, look, I see clear looking skies. They're sort of clear. Clearer, I guess. Let's walk towards that. I can't help you there, living invisible creatures. That's outside my wheelhouse. I guess best of luck with that.
Like what kind of if not, just also but I know that they
Speaking of creatures, look at these things. These things wish they were invisible. What the heck are they? They're multiplying, whatever they are. Hey, Fred. All right, I think I can close the umbrella again. Again. Jesus. No. I think I broke it. What did I do to my umbrella? Okay, there we go. Thought I broke my heavy-duty umbrella. Hey Marla, hello. A spectator. Hey Tim, good to see you. Alright, this one back under my arm. Yeah, it feels gross putting a wet umbrella under your arm. Not the best feeling, you know. Random music. Random, very, very loud music. Gonna keep it moving, yo. That's another restaurant I'll cross off my list. I don't care how good the food is or not. If they're blasting music that loud onto the street, I'm not going there. Blacklisted, just like that. I got quite a list, as you can imagine, of blacklisted restaurants assaulting my ears and stream with their ridiculous speakers. Hey, Transit Mobile Scooter, $3 for a Boston cream later. Thank you. Thank you very much, Darren, and hello to Darlene. Much appreciated. Cheers to the support. Yes, how dare they? What's up, Frontier? The final frontier? see a Dalmatian. One Dalmatian. Is this light green or is it not green? Can I go or can I not go? All right, later, Rosalina. Crossing Blue Jays Way. This guy's sitting on the ground. On the other side, right by the pole like this, on the other side. And he's pushing the button to cross. Whenever people come up and stand at the intersection, I guess he wants a tip, I guess, for pushing the button. And he got one. Someone gave him a little tip. Speaking of the tower, there she is. Or is it he? I think it's a he, for obvious reasons, or maybe not. In any case, get to the tower! Get to eat! You saw the reflection earlier, yeah? This building here at the well reflects the tower. Looks pretty cool. Oh, I guess there's nothing going on here tonight at this little performance space.
But you know what?
It's rained out tonight. I don't know if there was anything planned for tonight necessarily. Maybe not. Hello, Pamela. How you doing? No show tonight, I guess. No show tonight, yeah. Yeah.
Everyone afraid of the rain.
Right, yeah, rained out.
Is it live?
Yeah, I'm live, yeah. It's okay, no worries. Have a good evening.
Have a good one too. Take care.
Yep. Got little chess tables here. This table, anyway. I like how it says TO. I have walked past here a bunch of other times though when there was a performance taking place, like live music. Got a dog park. Hey, Jim Mork. $2. We have rain. Well, we had rain. Looks like it's clearing up, at least over here on this side of downtown. But yeah, I was opening and closing my umbrella every 5 minutes for the first hour of the stream at least. And there might still be more rain later, but thank you very much for the super Jim. There's a comma in there. Thank you very much for the super comma Jim, not for the super Jim, although that would be cool. Thank you very much, Jim. Super Jim, Toronto's newest hero. Got a lion spitting, or is that a lion? I don't know, some sort of lion-like face. And this little cherub here. Hey, Edmondson, hello. And the Boardwalk Brad. Hey, Darlene, hello. Yeah, 2 gas stations. These have been here for a long time. It's because this is where people get on and off of the Gardner Expressway, so I think that's why these are here. Just to give people a chance to gas up before they get on the expressway. Been going somewhere far. If you go down there, you'll eventually encounter the expressway. Is that where you gas up, Carl? I'm guessing that's where you gas up. Yeah, that park had a big encampment for a long time. It's Clarence Square Park. Hey. Yeah, and my legs need no gas too. No gas required, Taco Bell or otherwise. Spadina and Wellington. We're just walking past the well right now on Wellington. One of my favorite new stretches of street here on this side of downtown. I think it looks really, really good. Hey, Lisa's here. How you doing? BAF. And hello, Sharon. Chris Mills, how you doing? Let's see if I can cut through the well without getting copyrighted. They tend to pump up the music here, pump up the volume, you know? Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume. Dynamics, good evening. Yeah, they pump up the jams and they pump up the volume. They just pump it up, pump it up. A lot of songs with the word pump it up in the title, right? Who would have thought? We gonna pump you up. Remember that movie Pump Up the Volume with Christian Slater? That was kind of like a big deal for a while, but now no one ever talks about it anymore. It's almost like forgotten or something. Just a random assortment of chairs. This is Draper Park, Draper Street. Got the little cat. My sister loved that movie so much, my sister Melissa. She like ordered the VHS of it before it was like available in stores and that sort of thing. She paid like $150 just to order the VHS of that movie. Just to have it. Back in like the early 1990s. That was like a lot of money to pay for a VHS yeah, at that time, right? Even at any time, really. And then I lent it to a friend of mine because a friend of mine wanted to watch it. And then I never got it back. So as far as I know, that friend still has it. My sister was a bit miffed, to say the least. I wonder when was the last time she thought about that, you know? Maybe I should remind her. Hey, remember the time I lent out your expensive VHS of Pump Up the Volume to my friend? And then my friend basically never returned it. Remember that? Hey, Hunden. I should ask her, yeah. I'm still in touch with that friend that I lent it to, you know, on Facebook, so... Imagine I just sent her a message out of the blue after, like, over 30 years saying, oh, hey, do you still have that VHS I lent you of Pump Up the Volume? My sister Melissa would like it back now. I should text my sister. Here's the newly configured Portland and Wellington intersection. This makes me smile every time I see it. Seeing all these cars have to, like, turn. It used to be kind of a pain in the ass trying to cross here, you know? Now it's so much easier. Hey, crazy old man. Yeah, more of this. Give us more of this, man. Got awesome bike infrastructure here too. Got lanes intersecting bike lanes. Oh yeah, Lisa? That's good to see. I just walked along Harbor during my last stream on Monday night. I went to look at the Lego pole. I like to call Harbor Street the laundromat district. I don't know if you've noticed, but there seems to be a lot of laundromats along Harbor. I think I've made that joke too many times now, but it is what it is. Lots of dogs here. Doggies doing their business. What is this little walkway? I want to explore. Oh, look at this little reflecting pool in here. Sometimes it pays to go off the beaten path. You never know what you might find. Just like when I found that weird little street on Monday night. Yeah, a lot of these newish condos do have these sort of like hidden little courtyards that you wouldn't know about if you didn't live there, or at least take a peek and see what's to be found, you know? Like even this over here, what is this? Is this another little neat little walkway? Got like another condo here. Let's see where this one goes. Walked past here dozens of times. Did I ever think to just walk through here? No. Although I'm always expecting someone to say, hey, this is private property or something like that. Although obviously most of them aren't. And they're more likely a POP, as you just said, yeah. Twitch be cool. Thank you very much for the super chat, 279. Much appreciated. Cheers to you at Twitch be cool. Thanks for the support. There's even a little coffee shop here, or gelato. Just a little cafe, more or less. Oretta Cafe. Now on King Street, we're in the nightclub area here. You can hear some Bryan Adams. Yeah, hopefully Mr. Adams is a bit too low and far away to copyright me. Now, is this a dead end? I think I tried walking through here before and I couldn't go all the way through. I think I hit a dead end. But let's take another peek here, because I remember looking at this mural. Hey, have a good night, Choppy. I remember I basically ended up walking right into like a patio, where I was on the patio, and I was like, whoops, I don't think I meant to join the patio here, but I just did that. Yeah, I don't think I can get out unless this opens, and it doesn't open. But yeah, this is the patio that I was walking into. But I like these little alleys here, you know. This part of town has a lot of these. They have a tattoo by that artist. I think there is another one though where I can walk right through. So let's see if I can find it. Lots of pit bulls. I'm seeing pit bulls tonight. Hey, no worries, Lisa. I guess you missed my other stream when I did the same thing and I had to turn around. Coming into the sort of nightclubby area here. I might have to mute the audio just for a momento. Let's see if this one goes all the way through. Looks more promising than the other one. I don't know. Might be another dead end. Okay, it's not a dead end, it just takes me out onto Portland Street. Yeah, I think I've walked through that ping pong place alley before. There's Lucy Van Pelt, sister of Linus. Nemesis of Charlie Brown. The bowels. Yeah, sometimes it takes years before you get around to exploring all kinds of spots that you'd think you would have discovered before, right? Like, still I'm discovering new things all the time. As someone who basically walks around the city for a living.
You can. It's really good.
Oh, when's what's
I think
okay. I knew I had something. I didn't realize that my tournament was this Saturday. My high school friends wanted to do something, and I'm like, they're only available on Saturday. I'm like, I'm not.
And then you have people who say with a straight face things like Toronto is boring.
I went to something on Sunday. Shit, dude.
Just shake my head. It's like that quote, you know, about London, right? Those who are bored of London are bored of life. Something along those lines. Maybe I didn't quote it exactly, but something along those lines. These look like they're on the verge of coming down. I mean, they've looked like this for years now. All boarded up. So for all I know, they might sit there all boarded up for another 5 years. Alright, let me make use of this tabla. This very wet tabla. I use the Pocket 3-inch. Mine still works perfectly fine, so I don't really feel the need to upgrade to the Pocket 4 just yet. If I do, it'll be for the Pro, not just the regular one, but eventually I'll get the Pocket 4 Pro. I want to do some recording in Hamilton. Yeah, I definitely recommend you do that. I've done some videos in Hamilton and a stream or two. There is a regular walktuber, as we call ourselves in Hamilton, whose videos I check out, called Christopher Walking. Christopher Walking. Yeah, for sure, Brent. Right now I'm at the corner of Portland and Richmond. Hey, crying hippie. Okay, this car. Portland Place pollinator patch. That's a lot of peas right there. Provides a habitat for bees, butterflies, and other beneficial insects and birds. There we go, the pollinator patch. Looks like it sort of extends all the way along here. And here's a little garden here, the Alex Wilson Community Garden. I've shown this before, but it's been a while. Last time I showed this, it wasn't nearly this green and grown, you know. Everything is just very thick and lush right now. And Graffiti Alley is right on the other side. Check out these flowers. Hey, Mark M, 10 bucks. I'm your favorite Canadian Ken. Well, thank you very much. Even if there are some non-Canadian Kens out there that you like better, I'll gladly accept the title of your favorite Canadian Ken. Much appreciated, Mark. Thank you very kindly for the super chat. Canadian Ken, check it in. How many Kens do you know? These are the Kens I know. These are the Kens I know. Some of us are Kenneths, but most of us are Kens. We all have our own hands, but we come from different moms.
I haven't seen a gay guy recording videos in a long time.
Say what?
I haven't seen a gay guy recording videos in a long time.
Wow. It was about time then, yeah.
Oh, holy shit, I almost thought I was on church.
Got some low IQ cretin behind me. Thinks he's saying something funny, but it just comes across as a display of his basically bottom feeder intelligence level. The guy's walking along drunk as a skunk too, you know. Good job, pal. Good job. Keep up the good work. Hey Sharon, hello. Alright, we're coming back to Spadina again. The big thimble in the fashion district. KLE, hello. Probably not Shoppers, Chantel. Maybe the other one? I'm not sure actually. Alright, we're at Queen in Spadina. Looks like we're going to lose the view of Aura from here. That new building is covering the Aura up from this angle too. Hey, what's up, animating the 6? Looking at the chat. Sorry if I'm missing any chats. I know I've probably missed quite a few tonight, especially when I was walking with the umbrella. Crossed 400 concurrent viewers. How's my battery? All right, 67%. I guess we're going up Spadina. I didn't feel like going along Queen for some reason. I think I did last time. so I'm not going to do it this time. Or was it the time before that? Sometime recently anyway. I know I walked along Queen. But then again, I also walked along Spadina sometime recently. Oh well. Hey, Clegg, $6.99 towards some Muay Thai training. Thank you very much. Yeah, you never know, one of those brainless troglodytes, you know, might use more than words sometimes, right? Thank you, Clegg. Much appreciated. Cheers to the support. Out this Gym Hone. I think they're one of the least expensive gyms, right, to get a membership to. Noise Hotel. All right, let's cross. Let us cross. All right, let's walk down Sullivan Street, a nice little side street here. Looks like Sonic Boom is shut for the evening. This is just a tiny little portion of this record store. It's huge. This is just sort of like the front entrance area here. Yeah, I bet you they'd do well if they stayed open later, right? I think they close at like 8 p.m. or something. I'm not sure about on Fridays and Saturdays, maybe till 9. I don't know. I'm curious now. Let's go look at the hours of this place. But if they stayed open later, at least on Fridays, Saturdays, they'd probably have pretty consistent business in this neighborhood too, right? Oh, look at that. 7 days a week. 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. A little early, you know. Most retail stores stay open till 9 most of the time. Like all the ones in the Eaton Center, for instance, stay open till 9 or 9:30 even. These old row houses. Like the BMV in the annex, that stays open till like 11 at night on certain nights of the week, like Friday, I think, Saturday. But the one by Yonge and Dundas closes way earlier than that, like 8 p.m. or something. Got some awesome old row houses here. Here's a cool shot. You got the old Victorian row houses with skyscrapers just off in the distance, not too far away, really. First Canadian place. Yeah, I remember that, Neville. I remember them staying open later, and I was surprised when I saw that they changed their hours. I bet you it happened during the pandemic and they just never changed them back again. That seems to happen a lot. Yeah, I'd say there are 3 stories. Like here's another old row here. You got like, yeah, 3 stories. Maybe also a basement too. And all those over there, same thing. It's like a full 3rd story, really. It doesn't look like a little attic type situation, at least not from here, where you have to bend over and not bump your head on the ceiling. Like brownstones, more or less, you know? Same sort of deal, I think, as what some people call brownstones. You have a good night, crikey. We just passed 2 hours. And we've been flirting with 400 viewers the last little while. Thanks everyone for checking out the stream. We'll probably keep it going another hour as long as my gadgets hold out. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Come and say hi in the chat if you want. You do have to subscribe, but it's free. Free and easy. And if you do subscribe, hit the notification bell. And you'll be notified when I go live next. I usually go live 3 times a week. And I post a pre-recorded video on the other 4 days of the week. Hey, Raphael. Here's Grange Park. Oh, well, thank you. Cheers. Ooh, cool shot there. The tower. Switch hands. My gimbal hand was going numb. The thumb was going numb. Numb thumb. Watch out for the numb thumb, everyone, when you're live streaming. The numb thumb is no fun. You missed the Sunday streams? Yeah, I don't do those too often. Every once in a blue moon I'll do a Sunday stream, but usually earlier in the day, not so much in the evening. Hey, who knows? I might change up my schedule. I can do that. I can stream pretty much any day I want. I just did it one way for a while and then I changed it. Stanky stuff. Yeah, that's right, Greg. It just amazes me how that guy thought he was being so clever with his low effort insult, you know? The most basic low effort insult that has ever been uttered. At least what he thought was an insult, you know, in his addled little mind. Hey, congratulations, you've achieved the mentality of a 12-year-old boy. Onwards and upwards. Hey, Justin Dot. And not just any 12-year-old boy, but a dumb 12-year-old boy. Yeah, the time I stream tends to change with the time of year, with the daylight, depending on how much daylight there is. As it gets closer to winter, I'll probably start streaming a bit earlier, just to catch some daylight before it gets dark. Where am I heading? I think my idea is to head to a grocery store on the east side. We're on the west side now, just walking past OCAD. Yeah, I'm looking at my gimbal. It's in the red. It's not flashing yet though, but it's in the red. And my phone is doing okay. It's at 67%. Still, it hasn't gone down since the last time I mentioned that. So once I see my gimbal start flashing, I'll unplug my phone and plug in the gimbal. And I should have enough battery left on my phone to carry me over. This is called Gallery Park, because it's right across from the gallery, Art Gallery of Ontario. It's kind of neat. I mean, I miss the little building that used to be here on this corner, but if you have to tear down a neat little old building, I guess something like this is not a bad replacement, you know? I mean, they built this condo, but they set it back a bit and put this park here right on the corner where the building used to be. So it could have been worse, right? A worse turnout. I think it's a nice addition. Sin and Redemption. And across the street we have Confessions on Wednesdays. It says right there, Confessions on Wednesdays. I don't know if that's coming in or not, but so you have Sin and Redemption right there, and Confessions here tonight if you want one. At St. Patrick's. Hey, Super Sparkle. A Barbie cafe opening at the Esplanade Church. Huh. I wonder if Megan knows about that. That's cool. Dressed like Barbie and Ken. I could just show up dressed as myself then, right?
Instead of like.
I am Ken. No matter what I'm dressed as, I am Ken. Hey, thank you, Super Sparkle. Welcome. This is McCall Street. Got a Krispy Kreme. Got the Lazy Shack. Jimmy's Coffee. Baldwin Village, just right around the corner over there. Baldwin Street. And here's this mysterious building that I walked past recording a video where all these e-bikes are parked outside, these delivery e-bikes. Like dozens of them all parked outside of here. And I wondered if this is some sort of like building where a whole bunch of delivery dudes all live in the same building together. Or if it's some sort of a home base in some way. Hey, John O'Meara, hello. Emilio, hey, welcome. Watching from Mexico. Oh, here's a cone dog. Walking along Elm Street. Looks like this fire hydrant is a witch. Looks like like it has a broom and a witch's hat. I'll get you my pretty. Want me to wear a witch's hat, SG? Yeah, I'm not really a hat guy. I mean, in the winter when it's really cold, yeah, I'll wear one. Other than that, I'm not really a hat guy. But I wasn't really a shorts guy either, and now I'm wearing shorts. So hey, anything can change. I'm not set in my ways that much. I mean, I have been a shorts guy before when I was younger, and then I stopped being a shorts guy for a long time. And then maybe... I hope not 45 RPM. Hello, Martin James Kelly. Hey, John Rocks. The newest song from the Eagles, Witchy Hydrant. Ooh, Witchy Hydrant. Alright, I can feel the humidity ramping up again. The rain kind of cooled things off a little bit, temperature-wise, but I knew eventually it would heat up again. There's another little walkway here that I rarely ever walk down. So Elm Street, that's where we are now. No power in the East End, says Uncle Buck. Holy cow. How far east? Like east of the Dawn? East End, East End, East End, or? I live on the east side, but not really the East End. I'm still downtown. I've only had one power outage in the whole time I've lived there, almost 16 years. That lasted more than like a minute, you know? Like a legit power outage. I had one, I think last year actually was the first one that lasted a little while, around 40 minutes or so. That was long enough. Indian and Thai cuisine. I love both of those. I wonder how good this restaurant is. I love Indian and I love Thai. Open till 10 p.m. It's been there since 1999, or at least it's been a business since 1999. Must be doing something right. Morpheus. The Fraternal Order of Eagles. I always get a chuckle out of that every time I walk past. I just picture them in there wearing big eagle heads as hats. Or hats with a big eagle beak on them. Hey, Cynthia, hello. And a little taste of Yonge Street here. Got the usual Muzak here. Alright, let's just cross over to the other side. Phone is still at 67%. I think I'm going to unplug it though because my gimbal is flashing. I don't want what happened last time to happen again. So let's hope this keeps my gimbal alive. Just waiting for this light. It's a pain when there's music blasting right beside you. Whoever's in charge of the music at the warehouse should be fired and never put in charge of any such similar job ever again. Hey, Kensington Cisco. Built upon a rock, hello. Let the music play. Yep, got some shitty internet here. Unexpected shitty internet. I don't want to hear any music that loud. They can play their same music, I don't care. Just turn it down. It doesn't have to be blasting out, assaulting the ears of everyone within like a 200-meter radius of their stupid speakers, you know?
My only concern is the fact that some people already finished and still going to be.
There was definitely.
Hey, Robbo Wabba.
But I have to make sure it like works with my schedule. But I'll let you know.
Now we're kind of back to where I started the stream, but I'm not ending it here. I'm not ending it at the Metro, as I mentioned. I have another spot in mind. And I have like enough time to get there before it closes. No Metro tonight. I was already at the Metro earlier and got a couple of things. But not tonight. So now we're on Church Street. Yeah, I guess that idiot from earlier was right after all, eh? I'm on Church Street. Thankfully my gimbal is still alive. Okay, thank you very much. I'm currently just walking through some pedestrian areas here on the TMU campus, just sort of laneways and things. We got Gerrard Street right here. Toronto Metropolitan University. It used to be called Ryerson in another reality. Aaron Hockey, how you doing? George Brown College is still there. Its main campus is on King Street East. Has a few other campuses scattered around town also. Alright, here's where I started the stream. We've come full circle, but I'm going to keep going just a little ways further. It's Hooker Harvey's. The infamous Hooker Harvey's. The hookers are gone, but the burgers are still there. And the fries and everything else that Harvey's is known for. I don't think so, Raphael. I don't think I've actually checked that out. Got more fire trucks. A lot of fire trucks tonight. There's people in there. It's actually surprisingly busy, this Harvey's. There's always people in there. Like, Harvey's are pretty sought after because there's not a lot of them. Like, especially downtown, there's maybe a half a dozen Harvey's in the whole greater downtown area, if that, maybe even not even that many. So they usually do pretty well. Hey, have a good night, Transit Mobile Scooter. Thanks again. And Darlene as well. Yeah, people still jokingly call it Hooker Harveys. I don't think that nickname is ever going to go away. That jingle, right? How many decades has that jingle been effective? I used to go to Harvey's regularly. I used to get these coupons in my mailbox for Harvey's, and on certain days I could get like a veggie burger and fries and a drink for like a good deal. But I stopped getting them. I don't know if they still make those coupons or not. But when I stopped getting them, I kind of stopped going to Harvey's regularly. They should bring them back. You still get those? I haven't gotten them in years, man. How come? I wonder if they just don't distribute them as much as they used to. Hey, the color purple, hello. There's an app for Harvey's now for all that stuff. Okay, I might have to check that out. I should have just assumed that that was the case, right? Everything is an app now. Like when I used to go, I could get a veggie burger, fries, and a pop for $5. Like, how awesome of a deal is that? Of course, now that same coupon is probably twice that much now, right? Probably more like $10. Or maybe like $8.99 or something. You could also get onion rings instead of fries if you wanted. Sometimes I would do that. I would go to the Harvey's at Yonge and Dundas in the Tenor complex at 10 Dundas East. That was several floors up in the food court, and there were big windows on the side looking down onto Yonge Street where you could see all the action, all the activity of Yonge Street towards Yonge and Dundas. I would just sit there eating my veggie burger, looking out the window, watching the city go by down below. Now that's gone. That window is all covered up now. At least it's not part of the food court anymore. I think it's part of the Ballroom Bowl now. Ballroom Bowl moved in there and the food court got reconfigured. It's smaller than it used to be. The Harvey's is still there, I think, though. They just moved it. My location right now, I'm on Gerrard Street East, walking east at Ontario Street towards Parliament. This is Cabbage Town we're walking into. Get some Montreal smoked meat. This almost looks like a dépanneur, however you pronounce it. You know, the corner stores you find in Montreal. A dep. I guess just calling them a dep. That's what most people would do, right? This almost looks like one here. Got this nice old building. Allway, open 7 days. Convenience and grocery. Looks just like the ones I went to when I was in Montreal. Nice old row houses. Yeah, I like this part of Gerrard Street, you know. There's like a nice homey feel to it. Hey, my gimbal isn't red anymore. Look at that. I saved it. Maybe I can unplug it. There we go. Now I'm not attached to any cords. It's very freeing, you know. I'm so used to walking around with my phone plugged in or my gimbal plugged in. Now nothing is plugged in. Just going commando here with the gimbal. Yeah, it's a nice feeling, you know, to not have to worry about tugging on a cord or something. I can just move the gimbal anywhere I want to. I can go up high. I can go down low. The Ken Continuum Unplugged, the newest program on MTV, or Much Music, let's say. Let's do it the proper Canadian way. Yes, SG, Toronto can only wish to aspire to be on Calgary's level, you know. We're still talking about witchy woman. Witchy hydrant. Hey, look, they put up some art. Hey, there's more over here. More art. Hey, Bill Chow, cheers. The Bum Bum song. My bum is on my gimbal. My bum is on my gimbal. Oh, they have lots of these things here. Got some future stores opening here. Sometime. Well, I saw something cool on the interwebs the other day. There's a picture taken inside the Canadian Tire store in North Bay that I used to work at, like way back when, in another lifetime, of Margaret Atwood posing with one of the employees of the store. Because unbeknownst to me, apparently she has a summer house, like in North Bay or around North Bay, on this outskirts, I guess, of North Bay. So she goes into town to do her shopping and stuff like that. So she went to the Canadian Tire and my old boss took a picture of her posing with one of the employees there. I just thought that was kind of neat. I didn't know Margaret Atwood had a home there, you know, a summer house. So she has a home here and a home in North Bay.
Yeah.
So I guess we have that in common, you know, the Toronto-North Bay connection. Lots of sirens, eh? Once we've been downtown. Oh, what's happening here? Why is this closed? What is the deal, man? It's supposed to be open. What's the reason for it being closed? 10 p.m., 10 p.m., 10 p.m., 10 p.m., 10 p.m. Well, that's no good. Maybe there was the power outage. Yeah, I bet you that's it. I bet you there was a power outage earlier and they just closed the store and sent everyone home. Obviously the power's back on now, but I guess that's what they did. I wonder if my apartment was affected then by the power outage. I guess I'll find out when I get home. But that puts the kibosh on my plans to buy a couple of things that I needed to buy. That's a drag. Damn power outage. So I guess no Freshco. Is it too late? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make it to any other grocery store now before 10 o'clock. Oh wait, is it opening again? The lights just came on. Hey, maybe I'll get lucky here. Maybe they're going to reopen for the last hour. I might just get lucky, everyone. Or maybe not. They just turned on the sign, right? I'll just give it a few minutes to see if they open up again. I guess they figured why lose out on another hour of sales? Or not hour, actually it would be 15 minutes. Another 15 minutes of sales, is it worth opening? Yeah, probably not worth opening at this point. I was thinking for some reason they're open a bit longer. Yeah, looks like I'm out of luck. Oh well. I'll have to make a little trip tomorrow to grab a couple things I was planning to grab now. Maybe they're just doing some last minute closing procedures, you know, now that the power's on. Like properly cashing things out and whatnot. Well, I guess I'm heading towards home without my groceries. No Vector, no lemonade. Unless I walk all the way to the Shoppers Drug Mart, which I don't feel like doing. Hey, walk every day, hello. I mean, I have food for tonight. I was just thinking about tomorrow when I have my cereal, right? Before I go out anywhere, I usually have a bowl of cereal. I just don't have any. I'd have to go out first and get the cereal and then go back home and then have my cereal and then go back out again. That's no big deal. Maybe I'll have toast instead. I'll have some toast instead of some cereal. Hey Rebecca, you made it just in time because I'm about to wrap it up. Past 3 hours, so yeah, I think that about does it for tonight's stream. Hope you all enjoyed. I had a lot of fun. Got rained on for the first hour and a bit, but after that it was dry, so I guess I can't complain too much. Hope to see you in the next stream on Friday, most likely, so like and share and subscribe and all that stuff, of course, if you haven't already done any of that for some reason. Hit the notification bell. And tomorrow evening I'll be premiering a pre-recorded video, as I do, around 7:15 p.m. So I'll see you there in the live chat as we watch that one together. So cheers to everyone for watching tonight. Hump night. Kind of a damp, muggy hump night. And a big thanks to everyone who sent support very, very generously with the super chats, super stickers, channel membership, giftings, or any PayPals. Thank you so much, everyone, for being so awesome with the support. Thanks to the mods as well, channel members, and everyone else. And welcome to any new subscribers as well. Until next time, I will continue. Alright, have a good night all. I'll see you all in the next one. Tomorrow night, premiere. Oh, and we got a last second super from Rebecca. $1 super chat. Thank you, Rebecca. At the buzzer. Cheers, Rebecca. Later, Martin Van Owen. Yeah, night all. Stay dry, stay cool. I'll see you soon.